So welcome back to my channel. Please like and subscribe if you can. So I've already posted a makeup video, and that's pretty much my, I guess, my daytime look. And imagine that I'm going out this evening, and maybe I'm going out somewhere a bit glam. In reality, I'm not going anywhere. But I've just put this roller in my hair just so to stop the hair going on my face. All I'm going to do is just pretend that I'm going out tonight and just update my look a bit, and perhaps just do a bit more of a glam look, and also perhaps just touch up my makeup. I haven't touched my makeup until I put it on this morning, and I can already see that some of my blemishes are sort of starting to poke through a little bit. My age spot there, which always annoys me, is poking through a bit. I've got a bit of redness around here, so I'm just going to fix that first. And the way that I fix things is with this amazing mineral powder from Gosh, and this is Gosh mineral powder number 2. And it's one of those powders that if I could never ever use this all over my face. It's very highly pigmented, but it's fantastic for covering up imperfections. It's very good at covering age spots. It's very good for kind of lightening up under my eyes. It's just fantastic, but because it's very highly pigmented, I don't use it all over my face because I think my face would look too sort of mask like. But it's great for coverage, which I'll show you now. So what I do is I tap a little bit into the lid, and then just watch this now. And I just go under my eyes and just around the nose where I know I've got a bit of redness. Just cover up a little bit there. Just going to put a little bit up here. And then I'm just going to try to cover up that very stubborn age spot, which and then I'm just going to look at areas where I've perhaps got a bit of darkness and just brighten it up a bit. Just going to add a little bit more. There we are. I don't know if you can see that, but already just looking at just a slightly more flawless. Just covering up those little just bits that sort of poking through. The dark shadows were coming through a little bit. There we go. And then imagine if I'm going out this evening, I just want to sort of glamorize my look a little bit. So the first thing I'm going to use is I'm going to put something on my eyes, just to sort of add a bit more sparkle to my eyelids. And I've got a couple of products here that I use. The first one is from Elf, and this is like a cream eyeshadow. I love this product, but it's very glittery. And if I put it on my eye, it's a very high glam look, high glitter, which is great, but I am 52. It's definitely probably not suitable for daytime, but it does add a little bit of extra sparkle to my eyes in the evening. I'm not going to use that one today. And then the second one is from Lisa Eldridge, who, you know, she's, I suppose, I mean, idol is too strong a word for someone who does beauty, but I just love everything about her. I love her ethos. Yeah, if you check out her YouTube channel, you'll see why. Lisa Eldridge, she's an amazing makeup artist, and this is one of her products. And I bought a few of her products, and I didn't like all of them. I did buy one of her highlighters and I wasn't overly blown away with that, but I really like these. And this is another kind of shadow cream eyeshadow, and it's like an olivey metallic-y colour. And I'm gonna use that just to kind of just give myself more of a smoky eye, but then add a bit more of a metallic look. So I'm just going to just pop a little bit on the lid. And then I'm actually going to just use a brush to blend it. Lovely. And this is one of those colours that's quite light, but actually the more you apply, the darker it gets. But you know, I don't want to go too sort of smoky today. I want to go quite, and just pop that on the lid. It does dry quite quickly, so you have to blend it quite quickly. And the reason I'm using a brush is because I don't want it too strong. See that one's already looking a bit darker than that one, so I'll just try and even them out. And as you can see, that's a very, hopefully you can see that they're very sort of metallic, and I've already got, you know, a stronger look to my makeup. And then next I'm going to up the vampiness by just topping up my eyeliner a little bit. And I was just looking for my little mirror. So I can just use it. And again, I'm using what I used this morning, which is the MAC. This is, I guess it's a black eyeshadow, but I've always used it as eyeliner. So I'm just going to just vamp my eyes up a little bit. Ooh, that's very vampy. And then I'm going to use my same palette that I used this morning for my blusher, which was a Revolution palette. And I'm just going to go for one that's a bit more pinky and a bit more metallic-y, just to give me an extra sort of, there we go. And again, that's quite a strong blush look. And as you will see on my videos, I do actually tone down the blusher. I always put on more to begin with, and then I kind of, you know, start to edit what I've done, and just tone down the blusher a little bit. I just changed the lighting slightly, so I hope that it's not going to spoil my overall video. But and I also just grabbed a Q-tip again, just to sort of clean up my eyes a little bit, because I noticed that they were looking a little bit smudged. And also, before you go out in the evening, always check the inside of your eye, because quite often throughout the day your makeup can accumulate, and you can get sort of little black, it's a horrible thing to mention, I know, but you get little black crusties in the corner of your eyes. So again, you know, if you're going out for the evening and just want to have a freshen up, just do a check to see that that's gone. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that same makeup that I used for my eyes. I'm just going to put a little bit underneath the eye, so I have a bit more of a metallic look under my eye as well. And you have to be careful, because you have to be careful not to overdo it, because it's a very metallic-y, I'm not doing a very good job here, it's a very metallic-y product. And sometimes if you have too much on the actual applicator, you can kind of get it everywhere, so you have got to be careful and just take off as much as you can. There we go. I don't know if you're able to see that. And then I'm going to just vamp it up with, this is a a YSL lipstick, and I can't actually, I don't think there's an actual colour on there, but this is very vampy for me. But it's kind of more of, I would say it's more of a lip stain, and I'm going with this because it's kind of a coral colour, and coral matches very well if you have any kind of makeup that has maybe like a slight green tinge to it, or khaki tinge. Coral is great for just, you know, for matching up with green. And then I'm going to do what I always do. I'm just going to take a brush and just sort of, again, just tone down my blusher a bit, because I know it's a bit strong even for a night look. And just powder out any kind of shine. Fluff up my hair a bit. Maybe put some earrings on. And that's it, a very quick day to night glam look. I'll put all the products down the bottom of the video. Enjoy!